Hello everybody, Silver Damsel here again, and have I got a special stacking video for you. Today I want to talk about ratios. My ratio that I stack at is 100 to 1, which means I stack 100 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold. Now what I like to do, I have OCD, and sometimes I like things to be just the same as much as I possibly can get them. So let me show you some examples of what I mean. Okay, so first up, we're going to do American silver and gold eagles. Now the eagles from America are bullion grade, and they do carry a slight premium, but they are highly recognizable. And let's show you what 100 ounces of silver eagles look like. Each tube has 20 in them. So that would be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So there you go. That's 100 silver eagles. So to match that, its counterpart would be 1 ounce of gold eagle. And here she is. So this is my matching counterpart for my silver eagles. This one is a 2011. It doesn't have to be in perfect shape or condition. You can see it does have maybe a little scratch, unless that's on the cover. But this is my match for my American silver and gold eagles. Now let's get on to the next one. The next one I want to show you bars. And bars are one of my favorite, most people can tell you. So moving on to bars, I collect 10-ounce bars are my favorite. And so here is what 10-ounce bars would look like as 100 ounces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and my favorite of all is the Britannia. Isn't she a lovely bar? I just love this bar. It's the waves, and you can see just the printing on the back. Just gorgeous. So I do like those. That is my favorite bar. Again, I do like all of them, but if I had to pick one, that's it. So the match for that, in my case, of course, had to be a gold Britannia bar. 1 ounce gold Britannia bar. And I just think this is wonderfully beautiful as well. So that is our counterpart for the 10-ounce bars. Ain't she pretty? Well, next up, I want to show you something else. And this pertains to larger items. Now 10-ounce bars, they are nice because they are somewhat easily movable. As you can see, I can just pick them up here, put them over, and they do get out of hand once in a while because they tend to just slide. So let me show you my other ones. So if you want to get it all over at once, might I suggest a 100-ounce bar? Gets right to the point. A lot less shopping going on. You just have to basically find one you like, buy it, and you have a 100-ounce bar. Now this one I liked especially because it is still in the wrapper. Original wrapper, and this thing has got to be old because you can even see where the wrapper came off, how it got naturally toned. So that's why I got this bar. I just thought it was just wonderful with so much character, plus the original wrapping in it really made it a no-brainer for me. Here's the back side of that. So I had to think long and hard, how am I going to do a match for that? Well, I didn't really want to go for a Engelhard gold bar, so I went with kind of the wrapper theme. This one's in the wrapper, so maybe I'll get a gold coin in the wrapper still. Now I love gold buffaloes, And so I happened to find a gold buffalo still in the mint wrapper. And I just thought this was gorgeous. Can't say it's not mint condition if it's still in the actual mint packaging. So that would be my other case of how I stack 100 to 1 that way. Now I have yet another one. Stand by. Higher premium coins or poured bullion. So here's one example. This is the allegories of Germania. As Stormy likes to call them, the Real Housewives of the Allegory. That's one example. I also collect Morgans. This one is a 1895 O VF20. It's a very nice looking condition for a 20, but that's why I picked it up, because I thought it was in really nice condition, and 95 is a really hard year to get. Other stuff I have, I look for higher grades on common dates. This here is a Canadian maple leaf from the Pride of Two Nations. I thought this was a gorgeous coin, along with the Silver Eagle. Now, if this happened to have a S instead of a W on it, it would be valued by some at much higher, but this is every bit just as pretty to look at as that coin from the S Mint. And this one's a lot cheaper. Here's one that I came across. A lot of you might be interested in. This is Darth Vader. And this was obviously sent for grading, not by myself, but I happened to find it at my LCS. And I just thought it was really interesting, so I picked it up. It was not at spot price. Here's one I picked up also recently, was the pandas. I don't normally go for pandas, but Stormy happened to have one on his auction, and I ended up winning it. I thought I liked it. I do like it. And here you can see the back. So this is just one example. If you haven't gone to Stacking Stormtroopers auctions, you really should check him out. And I'll tell you what, it's a wild time, and we have a great time, ribbing each other and putting bids in, and it's just funny, and Stormy makes it a great time. He's a great host. And here's another one I have, is a maple leaf from autumn, apparently. And that, again, is a higher premium. Now, if you want to get into other stuff, like from Silver Dragons, he does his pours. They are not at spot price, but they are beautiful. So I put that towards my collectibles of silver. There's also something like this, which you can get a poured bar from Monarch. Here's another 25. Whoa, things are heavy. Here's a couple more. Right, here's another Morgan. Here's another this. So that's roughly where I'm at with getting 100 to 1 as far as numismatics. Actually, that's all I really could take out of my storage part. So my match for that was the PF70 Ultra Cameo First Strike 2006 Gold Proof Buffalo. And one of these days I'm going to remember to flip it the right way. But there you go. Yeah, this is a really beautiful coin. First strike of the first year. And there you go. So that's another way I did that. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful time as I did. And we'll catch you on the next video. Thank you very much. Silver Damsel saying goodbye. Keep on stacking.